Until noon, this is Neil Mitchell.
Okay, this is good. We're going to do something good here. About 5 weeks ago, we opened the program with an idea from the Deputy Lord Mayor, Councillor Aaron Wood. He wanted to put a little Brendan Nottle figure in the big gingerbread village that the City Council has every Christmas at the Town Hall. Now, we then that sort of grew a bit. We talked about making individual ones to sell to raise money for the Salvos. Brendan Nottle, of course, the major in charge of the city. Steve Plarre from Ferguson Plarre Bakehouse called in and volunteered, and things have been working away off air. Brendan Nottle a couple of weeks ago was presented with some design options, but the scheme is growing and growing. We've got all three players in the studio with me. Steve Plarre from Ferguson Plarre, thanks for coming in.
G'day, Neil.
Councillor Aaron Wood, Deputy Lord Mayor, good morning.
Good morning, Neil.
And Major Brendan Nottle.
Good morning, Neil.
Good morning. Okay, Steve, tell us, what have we got here? We've got piles of gingerbread things.
Well, this is just the start, right? Obviously, and it's your fault. We're trying to work out where we might get Brendan today, but we're going to have thousands of them across our stores today, and really pleased to be supporting the Salvos now and hopefully in future too.
So how does it work? If I buy one of these, what does it mean for the Salvos?
So $1 from every gingerbread man that we sell goes to the Salvos. Hopefully this is bigger than Christmas. We want to really try and get behind it, make it a permanent fixture on the Ferguson Plarre range. And there's some other ideas we've got going on as well in terms of supporting the cafe. But for now, gingerbreads, it's all about that.
So how much will they retail for?
$3.95.
So they're just on $4 and a quarter. $1 of that goes to Brendan. Well, not to Brendan, goes to the Salvos.
Yeah, absolutely, which is just amazing. So we're still a bit stunned, Neil. What a crazy idea.
Well done, Aaron Wood.
Yeah,
Thank you,
absolutely.
Neil. I'm just happy to see them here not in the flesh, but in the gingerbread. They look fantastic.
And thanks so much to Steve and all the staff at Ferguson Plarre. They've been amazing. And to you, Neil. It's just incredible.
Steve, any rough idea how many we could sell?
Oh, we are hoping for 5,000-10,000 first couple of weeks if we can. I just called our head bakers. Some people say to use the machine, and we do. They've got 2 legs, 2 arms. They're called David and Jen and Mike and that kind of thing. And they are
uniquely me, Steve.
No, they are all hand cut with a gingerbread Nottle cutter. But we're hoping for thousands, and
gingerbread Nottle.
The more the better.
Well, even $5,000 would be terrific. What do you do with it, Brendan?
Oh, the cafe up at Burke Street, Neil. So Steve came up yesterday and had a look through the cafe. So we see over 500 people a day come through at 69 Burke Street. And, the need just continues. And one of the biggest challenges for us is how do we meet the need? So having something like this is just amazing. And it's not just about feeding people. It's actually about trying to get them back on their feet and get them housed and give them all the support that they need. Okay,
look, that is really good. I think you also have a cheque in your pocket, Brendan.
Yeah, so Steve's just dropped off a cheque just nonchalantly then for $5,000 from Ferguson Plarre, which is just amazing.
It's a personal cheque too.
That's the second cheque. So there was a cheque for $5,000 from Ferguson Plarre, and this is a personal cheque from Steve for $5,000.
Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is just amazing. So this is, Neil, this is Melbourne at its very best.
That's 10,000 gingerbread.
It is, yeah.
It is.
Well done.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very
so we're
generous.
Off to a great start.
$10,000 from Ferguson Plarre and from you personally, plus $1 from each Brendan Nottle. Why?
Look, my family started in Melbourne 117 years ago. Victoria market since 1935. There is no way the Plarre family hasn't been the recipients of some kind of goodwill over the last century from the Salvos. We've been looking for a charity partner for a long time. This just feels really right.
Well, Brendan's going to see the Prime Minister. You can drag him down there.
Yeah, I was going to sell him on a couple of gingerbreads.
Hey, why don't you do that?
Bring him down.
Take a couple.
Is this more important than the Prime Minister, Brendan? Do you think?
It's sales. It's sales, Aaron. That's what we're talking about here.
I'll call his office. I'm serious about this.
Yep.
You take a couple of those, and when you see him, we'll see if we can get him to pose with 2 Brendan Nottles.
Do it.
Well, why don't we go boxes rather than individual gingerbreads now?
Geez, you're always upselling, aren't you, Brendan?
Well, we need to.
Gentlemen, it is magnificent to see this unfold this way. We've got a lot of people wanting to buy boxes, and we'll talk to them off air and get it up. And we'll keep in touch too. When will they be on sale directly, Stu?
They are on sale in the stores today.
Today. Go and get your Brendan Nottle, gingerbread Brendan Nottle at Ferguson Plarre, and $1 goes to Salvos. Thank you so much, Steve Plarre. It's extremely generous. It's great to have you on board. It is really nice.
Pleasure. Thank you for making it all happening.
And Councillor Aaron Wood, you did it. You started it.
Absolutely.
Off it went. It was just magnificent.
And Neil, obviously, you've got 110% behind it. So, you know, get a little bit emotional about that, you know, getting in behind someone like Brendan Nottle because, as Steve said, you know, people like that out on the streets every day helping those less fortunate. These are the people that we should be absolutely holding up there every day that we can.
And just be careful when you ring him with an idea. It always gets upsized.
Good on you, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Brendan, God bless you. Final message
too.
from Brendan.
Well, buy gingerbreads.
Buy a box.
Absolutely. And the other one is, let's be our best. You know, Melbourne at its best is looking out for each other. And let's rise above all the garbage of Friday and be the best Melbourne we possibly can.
Well said.
Here.
Steve Plarre, Aaron Wood, Brendan Nottle, well done. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Neil.
It really is a message we need at this time. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Neil.
Thanks, Neil.
Brendan Nottle, gingerbread. Go out